I will start with a real inspiration here. Her openness and innovative leadership skills led her all the way from HR manager to general manager of the software company Nuvola in Bulgaria. The main focus of the business are solutions for automation of sectors that need high precision and security, such as healthcare, finance, and technology. She works actively towards implementation of new innovative techniques and approaches in business management and leadership, such as the quantum management. Hello, Angelina. Thank you so much. These days, we talk about more and more about automation, but is there a human side to that?
So, Biljana, thank you for the introduction and the invitation. It's really a pleasure to be part of this event today. And honestly, I'm here not only because the topic is super interesting for me, on one hand as a business person, on the other hand as a social psychologist, but also I'm here today to feel connected. I'm here today to be part of something bigger, to be part of a network, to share ideas, to get some insights. And actually, this is the topic that I would like to elaborate a little bit more today. So the human side of the automation being analyzed through the perspective of being connected. So what does it mean to be connected? How the technologies could support us being more connected? Is the connectivity from the technology side something that we could use to build connection between us, and also to build connection within us in order to open space and capacity for creativity? This is my topic for today. And I'm pretty sure that having an idea about the topics today and tomorrow, we'll touch this many, many times. I will have great examples from great leaders and inspirational keynote speakers today and tomorrow. But I will focus a little bit on what we are currently doing and why we have, as a business, as a company, this idea that technologies could support us, the automation could support us to build an ecosystem where people, team members, companies, partners, vendors, each and every one of us could feel connected and creative. It's not that important. So the video was a brief intro on our business, what we are doing. So basically, we are a software company building and implementing solutions, technology solutions for various businesses to build the concept of so-called connected workplace or connected work environment. What does it mean, connected work environment? It means that through one single technology solution, you could build a connection between teams, departments, even buildings, assets, vendors, partners, and those connections could be structured, streamlined in order to enable those partners, clients, and vendors to exchange real-time information and to collaborate efficiently. So in one word, to be connected. To be connected in order to be transparent in their relation, to be extremely fast in their data exchange, and at the same time to reduce the low-level tasks and low-level operational activities in order to open more space for relation. So overall, I'm sorry, struggling with the presentation. What we do basically, we build those platforms in order to have all the requisites of a certain company or structural organization connected together with their teams, buildings, assets, vendors, partners, with the general idea to, as I mentioned, to collect data, to exchange data, and to analyze it in order to have like effective communication and strategic data-driven process. But this is the marketing side of what we are doing. Basically, what we do is to use the technology and automation to fulfill something that we believe in, to fulfill our purpose, which is to support our team members, but also to support our ecosystem partners, vendors, anyone that we are working with, to better take care of each other. This is actually our core value, but it was at the early stages of the company transformed into purpose and key decision framework that we use to build our products and partner with our stakeholders. So basically, what we do is to automate specific processes within the organization in order to reduce the low-level tasks and the operational work, and to humanize the relations. So to open capacity for everyone connected to communicate efficiently, to have objective decisions based on data, and to focus their attention and energy on the added value instead of operational activities. So we are focusing on replacing being active to being productive and happy. So based on our experience, connect teams is actually the great opportunity to engage, so that we were trying to mitigate a deep gap over the last 20 years of detachment, of being not connected, not part of something bigger. As with the advanced technologies and the globalization, actually, the old relations between the families, between traditional like societies, was compromised. So now what we see is that using automation tools actually build a new environment for communication and gives the opportunity for team members, for example, teams to be part of something bigger, to contribute to a bigger ecosystem without boundaries, actually. So this is basically what we are doing. And the automation actually help us humanize the relation between those. So what is the human side? What we see the benefit of being connected is actually that being connected allow us, especially over the last 3 months, as our clients, of course, primarily our clients, to keep the connection between them and to bridge the gap between physical distance and social distance in order to continue to communicate and be productive. So building an environment through automation and through digitalization, building an environment that is that there is no need to be physically existent is actually something that open a lot of capabilities for people to build new relations and to contribute in a new way to their ecosystem, to their teams, and to their daily job. And saving a lot of time using those automation tools is something that we all can see as balcony investment. It means that we can use this time to focus on creativity and innovation. And also, of course, we could use this time to repeat the same models in the past and not to like use the benefits from the technology that we've implemented. So overall, we are not an innovative company. I know it's super fancy to like manifest that you're an innovative company. We are not an innovative company. We are a company that is focused on making evolution rather than revolution. And we're striving to build an environment where there will be a free capacity for innovation. Like based on building network, having people, teams, partners, vendors connected real time, automating the process in order to have this free time and capacity to communicate and relate, and overall to build an environment where being connected will make you feel connected, will answer to the deep need of feel something, feel part of something bigger, even if it is an enterprise of 300,000 people, where obviously you could not take care of each other as you don't know even each other. But being connected is actually this type of new communication and belongs to something bigger than you. So the engagement through connectivity, through automation, is one side of the human, say, perspective on the automation. The other side, and probably we are all very much aware of that, is the usage of automation in order to give us time, ability, and energy to focus on tasks and stuff that will be much more creative rather than operational tasks. So how automation actually lead to innovation? We're talking a lot about companies that are doing digital transformation, that are super focused on implementing automation tools. But the question is why? On one hand, of course, over the last 3 decades, we are focused on productivity. We are focused on being more efficient. We are focused on more production. But while we're focused on self-productivity, it doesn't make us really productive. Now, having almost all the businesses digitalized, it's clear that the competitive advantage should come from someone else. And this somewhere else now, for most of the companies, as you can see, 82% of the leaders, is coming from the creativity, coming from new ideas and generating new connection between the old models, new connection between old elements. So most of the companies are also using automation to reduce the routine tasks and to give the ability for the teams and give the capacity for the teams to be much more creative. And there is a big shift of the mindset that we could see clearly over the last more than 6 months as this process was quite intensified during the coronavirus. So we are much more focused now on thinking bigger or thinking fresh and use technologies to save time, to address low-level tasks, to reduce distractions, as we know that the bigger picture is something that could keep us going through those turbulent times. And the creativity actually, the linkage between the creativity and automation is that the automation allows us to take some time off, to take some time back in our day to think and to observe and to experience in order to start being again creative, being connected to something bigger, being creative, connected to the core. And it seems that now we are facing a very new model, something that was not forecasted over the last, let's say, 20 years. It's not that automation will replace the existing jobs. It's not that people will replace somehow or stop somehow the technology progress. It's the blended version of reality between those. So it's clear now that from 5 to 45% of the tasks, depending on the role in the business, could be automated. But is it a result of our quest for productivity or quest for creativity? Because it means that we are able now to create new jobs, we are able to create new capabilities because of the innovation. But also there is another perspective that we are able to innovate because of the social transformation, because people are much more back to focused on the things that will add value. People are much more focused on adding value and feeling fulfilled and happy. So the social transformation has this impact on the innovation tools, enabling us to be more creative. And shortly, close to the end, so I would like to summarize this. So is the future of the automation to replace most of, like, 50 or sometimes some statements refer to 80% of the jobs, or we are facing a golden age of job creation where we are connected in order to feel purpose and feel part of something bigger, but we are also focused on our, let's say, strengths, our ability to generate new ideas. And this is the way how technologies could transform the nature of jobs. In our reality, and what we see also in our clients, is that there is no replacement of jobs. Even the stats are now super clear. There is no replacement. There is a wider range of different tasks that machine and robots could complement to the creativity and decision making and craft and human innovation. And now the blended result of those could bring us totally new job context. And I would like to share the last idea, and it comes from one of our clients actually, that being connected through technology allows us to feel connected to the values much bigger than our daily tasks. And being able to free some time out of basic routine tasks help us being much more connected to our true core. So at the end of the day, we use technologies to connect with others and connect with ourselves.
Thank you, Agi. So the question is not automation or human.
Sorry.
It should be. So the question is not automation or human.
Oh no.
It's both, actually.
It's becoming more human through automation. Back to basics.
Actually, a lot of people these days are taking automation like a threat in a way. They're saying, okay, like you said, automation. Yeah.
It might be actually, but it might be if we allow, and there are a lot of theories about this, there's a lot of researches, if we allow this just to steal our routine tasks from us and not to use this time to build again the relation with our core creativity, to use this time for build something new. Yeah. It's like staying at home with coronavirus. You could use this time to work on yourself, being fit, being smarter, being happier, or you could just stay at home and lose all these opportunities.
And focus on actually the virus. Yeah. And I think interesting about you, you're interested of quantum management.
Yep.
What exactly is that?
So it's an approach. It's not yet a theory, but close to that. Actually, two things we used to, as social psychologists, I would say, we used to explore in order to take some advantage and to use similar methods in social sciences, for example, agile management.
Yeah.
Agile as a concept is the same. It's a technology concept, how to manage your teams. Quantum management is actually an attempt to use quantum techniques from the quantum physics to understand better how we could radically change the management style. For example, to use, it's a little bit longer, but for example, to use to use the concept that we are not building something on top of our past. We are building something, we are transforming ourselves in order to achieve future goals, in order to focus the energy to the future, not based on the past and the legacy.
Yeah.
And this is probably something I would say new compared to the legacy approach towards a personal transformation.
Okay, great, thank you. We couldn't start with your great video, but I think we should finish with the video because it's a really good one. Thank you very much. Again, stay in the room. We will have a really nice discussion afterwards. Thank you. Can we have the video, please?
We are in one of the greatest workplace transformations of our lifetime. From organizations worldwide experiencing remote working at a scale never seen before, to essential workplaces like grocery and convenience stores, stepping up to unprecedented levels of workplace sanitation and safety. Many of these adjustments will endure in the future workplace. With new guidelines and procedures, now more than ever, departments need to work together. The Connected Workplace is helping organizations deal with and plan for this new normal. A platform sharing all employees, all physical locations, all assets, all work means greater synergy, collaboration, and data shared across departments. One mobile, modern, innovative portal to request work from anywhere. One system where everyone can use the same floor plans to prepare for new social distancing workplaces or tracking newly created hand sanitizer stations. One platform communicating and tracking critical maintenance cleaning guidelines. One interface where HR can create reports on how the new guidelines are followed, where people are located, and react quickly to important employee requests. One product tracking your building capacity and new sustainability requirements. One spot to monitor all your enterprise assets and keep them secure, giving you the power to create actionable insights for the safety of your employees. That's the fully connected workplace.